I wanted to talk about City of Threads real quick. That I did a few days ago, actually 5 days ago when we did it. It was the rank 1 in EU. Then some outlaw abusers came and took that, etc. Nonetheless, this is my route. First pull here, then you take the buff, skip, go into second pull, go boss, go here, take this mini boss, go boss again. Do this pull. Once the Sureki conscript is dead, you can probably chain this in, depending on if you feel like you can control another caster or not. If not, you can finish it completely up and do this as one pull as well. It's more than fine. This, if you feel like they have good prior damage, you just finish off everything and take these 4 smallies here into this pull here, which is more than fine. After this, you go boss. You play this to... When you play this, you gotta make sure to trigger RP. So you trigger this, so you can pull this first, and then you can do this. I also usually actually do this, by the way. Alright, let's go over to the video. It is on my warrior, obviously. I'm gonna mute. We're lasting this first pull. We're getting buff and we're lasting the first pull, and it's dying so fucking quick. It is dying so fucking quick, it's dumb. And a lot of you might think, oh my god, shit thing, because he's overkill. And sure, it's a bit overkill, I agree. But otherwise you're just losing uptime on everything else. Like at this point we almost had to wait for the patrol, right? But if you do not lust, it's gonna be tight and you might not be able to do this skip because the patrol is coming back. And even if it feels like shit, the entire route feels giga good, in my opinion. I think most 15s are timed with this route. It's super safe and super chill. Basically one hard pull, and everything else that is hard in this route is going to be giga easy if you're playing prop paladin. Here you want to focus the Swarm Guard, kick the Herald. Whenever you get the debuff, you move out a bit. After that, we move into boss. What you want to do here is you want to keep up with the tank. Let him pull these, get quick aggro, then run into the boss. Do not stop here for anything. Like you can avoid all the damage there by just moving into the boss. Here, what I would strongly recommend is always moving consistently into one direction. And you bait the frontal. After that, if you have the debuff, you should always go in a triangle from the tank. Wherever the tank is moving, you should go in a triangle in the back. This is not right, but it's also fine to do this. We're on comms here, obviously, but he's also pinging whoever he is dispelling every time. Because that makes it simply visual. Move past these dead corpses, it would be fucking troll to tank it over there. I mark here that we're going here next. I'm thinking. I think as a pro warrior, I'm quite fine without using any mitigation on the tank buster here, but obviously you want to rotate some things. So just use demo shot for 1, shield block for 1, sorry, shield wall for 1, spell block works, etc. I'm not gonna care too much about that. What you want to do as a DK here is you want to go and grip that. Do not grip it twice. If you grip it twice, you are going to interrupt when it's trying to transform, and it's not going to transform, it's going to bug and he's gone. You can reflect whenever he does the Dark Rush, and that way you deflect the dot, and it doesn't deal any damage to you. I think DKs can do something weird as well, AMS wise, and I think if it goes first on them, it's not going to be applied to anyone. I don't know, and nonetheless use AMS for it. We are getting giga lucky with the with this, with the event, but I don't think we have to put time on doing this. This is a bit unlucky though, like this kind of makes up for it, right? That we have to go far. I am playing Intervene in this key, by the way, for mainly one reason, and that is to intervene on the second boss whenever they get bleeds, or here, as well as the small magical shield that it does. Again, skipping this. Going to the left. You can see, by the way, like there's always different signs. It's never the same pattern. Like now that it's going here, it's gonna be in the house. So it might be worth getting used to those. This is taking forever. Like, let me check this now. We trigger it now. 28. Boss is active at 5 seconds from now. 35. 53 seconds. That's nuts. And we're waiting a few more seconds just to have everything on pull, which I think was the right choice then. Okay, so this is definitely timeable on 16 for us. Would have been. This was after changes as well. Now Asa is getting a nerf on Wednesday. So we could have a better route here as well. And possibly do one pull less. I can feel you watching me. On this boss, you want to make sure to bait into the wall. Because otherwise, especially with two melees, right? Because you're gonna lose so much uptime otherwise. Now, Rhyme Dagger, I'm actually not sure. I just mitigate it with something. I use Shield Wall for that one. I'm pretty sure I'm using Spellbook for the next one. Then move out of Duskbringer. And I think... Nah, that would be a nuts one. Never mind. These purple puddles do not deal damage, by the way. The only thing that they're doing is the Shade Slash. They're like another copy doing the slash frontal towards you. Da, 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 da. I'm not sure if the totem was working anymore here, by the way, because it doesn't seem to remove the effects when I was Blessing of Freedoming, etc. Like it might be fixed. But it's another reason to have a DK, a rogue, cloak, etc. Another reason to have a fucking paladin as well. Sack, off, heal, blessing of spell warding. This is actually a pretty clean boss fight. Look at the time now. The idea behind this route is also that we get to use every single Bloodlust cleanly. Could have baited a bit better, I guess. Also, like I'm not going too specifically through what boss abilities do. I feel like I've covered that in previous videos. I'm gonna go down to 1 time speed now to show you this pull. Like, this is a bit troll. Ideally, it kind of sucks without Ravager, by the way, to play, but it's probably fine. What I would want though is to have some rage from the boss, so I could have gone in with shield block, not spell block, but shield block. As long as I live, it's fine. I don't have my cheat to proc, etc. I just want to go in and I want to kick these a bit. I'm gonna slow. I've called for Earthbind, stunned, and I'm gonna throw a spear down. I believe, yeah, I did, to be able to, you know, not get damaged by them for quite a bit. No stagger there. AoE taunted. It's a bit messy, I feel like, but I'm scared as fuck. Because usually you don't get to practice this too much, right? Not on high keys, at least. They are annihilating this pack. They didn't have CDs from the very start, and as you can see, I chained this already. Not too sure if it made sense, but I think it's fine. Chain these. I don't have much though. Like I don't want to really go in until I have shield wall. So ideally we just want to control things. It doesn't have a grip though. Things will die and the healer has to be healing. Whatever the fuck the damage he would do is gonna come from healing rain, acid rain anyways. Obviously you could do some prio. I'm doing a mistake with waiting here, I think. Like finishing the pull completely. I think that is a massive mistake. I spared again to allow me to kite more easily. I also think that he might have been playing Death and Decay slow. Not sure. Yeah, we're finishing this up. I don't like that. It's a mistake. We've got CDs waiting. Should have gone already. Should have definitely gone already. But we're alright. Going back to 1.5 time. Actually, yeah, 1.5 times speed. Moving up. Okay, so pulling this, just running. Kicking one, moving, bam. Try to lose it, worst case scenario. We got everything, so this is gonna melt like a fucking truck as long as we live. I think he's poison dispelling first, poison totem first, and then he resets it and sends it again. You just wanna kite. As you can see, they've got pretty short range. So you can have a full uptime on the big dude while still kiting. And probably cleaving them, as long as you do it good from the start. At this point, I'm just pulling these, getting some initial threat on them, and we go. Tell them, go inside. Go inside, we don't give a fuck about this. Taking these, and we're calling kicks. Well, I gave a mark each. Pulling the big boy. And our healer's pulling the smallies from downstairs. I think I'm losing aggro here as well. This is also going to be perfect for getting CDs up for boss. But we would have wanted to go earlier. There was like, this was a 16. 16 is doable. It's gonna hurt as fuck though. I can feel you watching me. I'm learning to survive. This boss, I drag it to the stairs to begin with. What you want to consider is this smash. Whenever you have this debuff on you, you don't really want to soak a lot because it's healing reduction. So you want to like mitigate what you're soaking. I'm also playing battle stance now. That's a bit nuts. Whatever, switch now. Got a soak, and I soaked a bit too much. But wait, actually dropped it, so it's fine that I soak. Victory rush on CD, more or less. You want to consider on the dark pulses, you want to try and overlap cloak with soaking. Same if you're a paladin, you want to bubble that and go and soak as much as you can. You can also AMS and soak, but ideally you would pre-AMS, soak it, and then you don't get the healing absorb. That was so fucking close to one death. And he procced. I did not think that we actually would manage this boss. We're also running out a bit of space because we're not really using the corners as much as I should be. I'm kind of trolling a bit on that because I want to move in a way where it actually makes it easier for them to soak. They're basically going to pop again though, and the boss is going to die, I think. Again, rotating AMS on CD, and the dark pulls next, or actually he should just probably cloak now. Nah, boss is gonna live for 30 seconds still, so he's probably gonna cloak the next soak. Unless they just popped. No, they didn't. Like 9 minutes for the things that you still have to do feels so little. I'm surprised by that it's going like as fast as it is. So cloak this, but he cloaked too early. A bit. Died. Fine. So now I pull this and I go into the hall, into the big room to trigger the RP. I'm pulling past because we're gonna pull the big scarab first. With the two caster mollies. And we got CDs for the scarabs. That's really fucking giga, by the way. The reason why you do this, first of all, is because the scarab is requiring so much healing CDs. As well as you want to kill him as fast as possible. So by using those now, you will have everything up for the boss again. He's dying. But shit is hurting here. Reflecting? Bam, that's actually a big reflect. 7 million, by the way. We're gonna be moving away to not accidentally be pulling the boss. Another fun thing about this is, we realize now, look, when you usually get rooted by this, the mini boss usually moves back a bit, right? But being a bit spread around it, it's not gonna move because it doesn't, somehow it doesn't fucking know where to move, right? Alright, and we're doing last boss. Fuck, I'm being slow. We're raiding. I need to log in. What you want to do on that last boss is that you just want to move around in a constant circle. You also want to make sure to stack quite a bit, at least for a rogue in this group. You reflect the splice, by the way. Should be fine. I'll finish the video. Watch out for the scarabs, they hurt, and there's a tank buster. Just keep on moving, by the way that you originally would. This is taking quite a lot. Like, it's hurting a bit, but I'm also not sure how much healers generally heal it. But he's doing a pretty nutty healing down here, like 1.6 million. I don't know what else. This is just rinse, repeat, rotate this. A rogue died, should be fine. Oh, it was fine. Obviously, it's timed. I'm rebuffing eventually. Tank buster again. I just send things on it. Like, currently I also have cheats, so doesn't matter too much. And thank you. That's timed. I'm not gonna go any more thoroughly through what we rotated, etc. You can see that on my screen. Thanks for watching.